Alright, guys, we are back. We have basically gone through our first successful tech hunt. We actually had. Oh, what is going on here? Griffin, why are you. Griffin, what are you doing, bro? Oh, you're so hungry, huh? Oh, okay. There we go. We need to get to town and sell stuff. Anyway, we are fresh off of our first fairly successful tech hunt. I should say very successful tech hunt. We're about to go on the next one, and it's of course going to take us to the other end of the frickin' moon, but we know the technology there is going to be great. We're off on to our next tech hunt, and we're going to stop by at Katoon and sell some stuff before we head out just to lighten the load a little bit. But we're also going to go back upstairs and actually bring food. Well, let's sell stuff, then we'll go pack up some food. Because we've got very limited space for carrying everything. Let's just make it a little bit easier. So yes, the last stream we had, we basically went to the spider factory, knocked that place over, took out all the spiders, brought home their parts as loot, as well as a ton of technology. We were able to unlock the next set of turrets. I wonder if we can just upgrade. We cannot. So we're going to have to disassemble and reassemble new turrets, which is going to take a little more focus than I want to put on it right now. But we do have the best turrets unlocked. We'll be able to put those to some good use once we get them installed. We'll probably do that as we get closer to wrapping up the day, and we'll take a look at what we can do as far as getting those installed, making sure they work. We're not exactly going to have a great opportunity to test it. We'll have to play it by ear. The main thing's going to be making sure everyone's trained up, too. That's going to be a big part of it. So we've got tons of money, so we could just load up on food here. Let's see what they got. Oh, yeah, no, there's not enough food here to do that. We may as well save our money, head back home, load up on food, and then we'll head out. We've got a long way to go, so we do absolutely want to bring food. Because where we're going is up in the Leviathan Coast and Cannibal Plains, we should have plenty of food pop up between all the animals that are out there. But just in case, and we've got a long way to go. We've got a long way to go to get there. So we want to make sure we've got supplies and we can get through it without too much fuss. Our beak thing pal keeps spawning outside of his little prison, and I don't like it. Somebody build the camp bed. I don't know why we've got to have the gate open to do that. There's some weird pathing going on. And this is something I've definitely mentioned a few times. Who picked him up? Who's carrying him? Burn, is it you? Dirt. Okay, put him in bed. Now I've completely lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, the goodness. The high bone fields For whatever reason, when you build out here, there's a lot of issues with the pathing. The gate constantly has to be open just to do basic things throughout the base. It's certainly less than ideal, but I just wanted to try somewhere new. That's the gist of it. And it hasn't worked out great. It's actually been horrible. I was supposed to use all the things I know about Kenshi to whoop its butt and just tossed some of them out the window, which I have paid for in limbs and lost townspeople. We'll have to see where it goes from there. Hopefully, we'll have much better luck from here on out, and I won't have to keep getting frustrated with how easily our base is getting ran over. We did install basically some animal rail guards so that the large animals can't just pile up really hard against the base and phase through the door. Hopefully that will help with that. Did we get everybody? We did. Who's this guy? Yeah, you shouldn't have come up here. And we've got a bunch of different routes we could take. With a bunch of Shek, we almost have to go through the fog lands, so that should be fun. Or we could head around the edge of Drag. That doesn't sound bad. Either way, I think we're going to get stuck going through the swamp, which sucks, but it is what it is. So we'll head through the swamps. We'll cut our way to Squin. Then we'll probably curve around the Holy Nation and the fog. Come up this left side to the Iron Trail. It's a little bit of a longer path, but you don't want to go straight through Holy Nation. We don't want to go straight through the fog. We're just going to waste a ton of resources and get hurt doing that. So this is, of course, another one where we've got a huge trek ahead of us, but once we get there, the loot's going to be spectacular. Where's Polly? Polly, I swear. Go catch up, you absolute goober. We could take these turtles out for some food, but we brought food stores with us. We don't want to spend a bunch of time shooting at stuff that we don't have to. We are going to run into plenty of enemies on the way as it is. May as well take them out quick, minimize our injuries. And of course, these guys have worthless garbage on them, so they're not worth looting. This is our test. This is where we find out if we're moving or not. As sad as it's gonna be, this is how we're gonna find out. That slave raid might literally capture all of our people. If it does, we'll go get them back if they're alive. We'll go save them. But it will absolutely inform us that we can't stay there anymore. And we're going to need a base that's more defendable, one that operates better. They're already on the way, it looks like. Yeah, they're pretty damn close, too. So I think what we want to do, we've only got so many turrets. we're going to want to assign turret jobs ahead of everything else and get everyone prepared. Take them all off passive. Because what we want is hopefully to have everyone on a turret give us at least a fighting chance here. So we've got these 5 up here on turrets. We've got these 5 down here. And then we want everybody to medic as soon as the fighting is done. We're really counting on that door holding, sadly. We are really counting on that door holding. If it doesn't, we're probably moving. More frickin' blood spiders. It stinks that this is how we're going to find out. I could turn around, but I kind of like to play as if the game is actually us in it, and I wouldn't have any idea the slavers were about to attack. Maybe they'll run into that beak thing nest and we won't have anything to worry about. You know, we can always hope. No, they ran right past it. Oh, these guys have crossbows too. That's cute. I think mine work better though. Bummer, dude. Well, the slavers haven't gotten here. Can we see them? Are they close enough to see? I don't think they are. No, we can't really see them. But if they get there, hopefully we'll get a decent enough warning and we'll know. But it looks like they've stopped moving, which is a very good sign. That could mean they're being eaten alive right now. And the plan worked. Oh, they're moving again. Now I'm almost more worried about home base than I am anywhere else. So there's the slave raid. There's not very many of them. Let's see how it goes. They are going to pile up, which isn't great. And they're breaking through pretty fast. The door's about to come down, but most of them are down. Come on, guys. Nah, they got the door down. They had so many of them make it inside that it's just not realistic to think these guys could stop them. We piled up some bodies. If we could have kept the door alive longer, this might have worked. Oh, but now there's so many of them. Why are there so many? Yeah, I think we can consider the home base lost. That's unfortunate, but it is what it is. Is this worth anything? 300? Eh. We'll just keep heading on out. That's all we can do. They definitely bopped us out. We're donezo. I don't think anyone lost a limb, which is cool. The Fuman's trying to get active. He's like, nuh-uh. Oh, but he's stuck. That's no good. What are we fighting here? More blood spiders? No, band of bones. So the home base absolutely got wrecked. Fuman is kind of hosed. We're gonna have Gardner go patch himself up and hope that these two don't die. Beep is dead? How did Beep die? No, that's not cool. Where's Beep? Did they just leave him? Oh, Izumi died. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They killed Beep and Izumi and just didn't bother to take them with them. Everybody else is on the ground, like, with their shit pushed in. Wow. Alright, well, let's get our asses up to Squin. Fuman and Gardner are basically the only way anything's gonna go good. We're gonna stop attracting attention with that. Gonna splint our injuries. Gonna have him go up here and pick up Fuman. Oh, good. Of course you can't. I can't believe we lost Beep. Spike is getting eaten because he got dropped out there. This is bogus. They didn't even have the common courtesy to enslave us. They just killed us. Scum. Wait, Kumo, what's going on? Where's Gardner? Did anyone have a sleeping bag on them? No. Gardner, why is he not gonna heal up Kumo? You're right there. Spike's Dunzo. And we gotta figure out how to get Fumin out of that terrible spot. I need to set stools up out here because you can use the stools to climb out from behind these stupid things. Spike died. That is beyond lame what just happened. I can't believe we lost Beep. I have the worst luck with that dude. We leave the base for a few minutes and everybody's gone. Well, not everybody's gone, but we're back to we need to go hide out somewhere if we want to stay alive. This is just what I can expect, though, building a base in a bad place without enough defenders. I'm going to have to make a nice little water tunnel where 10 people can just defend the whole thing. I just don't really have an option. That's what it's going to have to be. The sheer amount of people that came to fight us was absurd. But we'll make sure we have the materials to do the new harpoons. We're going to make sure everybody gets trained up. We're going to put some more time into it before we try to make a base again. We're just going to let the city limit us a little bit. I don't think having armor on everybody would have helped. We never had any real crossfire with the harpoons. We just got wrecked by slavers. Oh, what is this? The people who enslaved us left Sand to die too. In the high bone fields. Sand's absolutely gonna get eaten or die there. Okay. I was like, what the hell? We're gonna turn off turret guard. And we're gonna go rest so that we can maybe pick up. You got a jacked up arm too. Kumo, what do you... Oh, we're gonna turn that off, buddy. We don't need to attract any more attention. There should be beds somewhere to use. Go use them. Wait, where's Ribs? Are you kidding me? We lost our crafter? Oh no, he's moving. They got him. They enslaved him. You bastards. Hopefully they'll actually heal him soon, stupid fucks. I'm not butthurt, you're butthurt. Okay? We'll figure it out. Once you start really crunching the numbers, you're like, yeah, we can recover from that. It's pretty terrible, but we don't plan on anyone else wearing armor, so what's the big deal, right? Belt, are you out of ammo? No, so what's your deal? We're not trying to get cannabibbled. I hope they're gonna patch Ribs up. Like, for real. I don't think you have anything we need, buddy, McCoy Bacon, but we'll see. I guess we can use building materials. I don't know. We're gonna build a bed if we can. Close enough to get Fumin out of there. So I can build stuff, I just can't pick Fumin up. That's great. Oh, no, I could pick him up. Great. Dismantle that bed then. Put Fumin down. Tell him to catch some Z's too. Guys, heal Ribs. What is wrong with you? I'm just going to have to stop looking at that. It's just going to piss me off. So 3 of them are still at home. What is going on now? Random band of bones douchebags showing up to heck me up. No, don't. Oh my god, hold block. Sneak. Gardner's gonna fucking die too. I really didn't plan on just having our home team wiped completely out. That was not what I thought would happen there with a slave raid. I guess that was kind of dumb. If Ribs dies because this idiot's just holding on to him, I'm gonna be pissed. It takes so long to get a blacksmith up and running. That's why you do it first. The only other option is instead of leaving people at home, we just stay at the base until everybody's basically able to defend themselves. Like, we get everyone in armor, in weapons, we go take them out with us to get ready to fight. It's just not what I was wanting to do, but it is what I should be doing. Gardner died. Saw that coming. Ribs, come on. Bean Hop. What's going on here? They're enslaved. Ribs is gonna straight up die. Just because this guy's too stupid to turn him in, I guess. I'm already annoyed with this playthrough to the point that I just want to start a new one. I won't, but I really shouldn't have done something as dumb as setting up there, leaving them defenseless. I should have just accepted that I needed all 30 people to be able to fight. I'm still not sure if I can leave just 10 people defending a base, though. That may not really be viable. We'll have to try the water trick combined with the best turrets in the game and see how it goes. At least these fog guys go down easy. Whoa! Nico, what happened to you, man? Were you riding one of the arrows? Not really a big fan of heading through the foglands for this, but it does seem like that's where the road is. Yeah, we're gonna lose our armor smith. I'm gonna have to do that all over again. Oh boy. So mad. I'm gonna take it out on these bandits. Nobody lives. Ribs is dead. Yeah, we have no crafters. We've got goons that took over our base. Don't know why Cat's being attacked. What the fuck? These are the worst slavers on earth. Couldn't put anyone to slavery for nothing. They killed 5 of the people they were supposed to enslave. 2 got away. They only successfully enslaved 3 people. Do you have a med kit on you? Nope. You're close enough to the outpost, though. You might make it home. If you're lucky. Basically, they're just gonna hide upstairs with the food and hope nobody notices them. Alright, we're at least getting somewhat close to our destination. It really sucks that it went this poorly, but there's not much I can do about it, to be honest. They got attacked while we were gone. Even if we had turned around, I don't know if it had made a difference, and it just seems weird that they would turn around for no reason. You know, there's nothing in game that says you've got a mass communication device. And I don't like it. I like to do a little bit of role play. So we'll come back, hopefully find Kat, Fumin, and Kumo holed up, trying to live. And they can tell us what happened. We'll go looking for Bean Hop and Sand. Absolutely furious. No, Cat got spotted. I bet you anything Cat got spotted. Nope, he made it up there. Go ahead and sneak, my guy. So there's plenty of food up here, which is nice. They seem preoccupied with fighting our pet beak thing. Man, what a mess. I really flubbed the whole base building part of this. I'm starting to think that the base is overrated. If it wasn't for how hard it is to get enough crossbow bolts to maintain a fighting force, I probably wouldn't bother. I'm very close to just moving into Black Scratch and calling it a day. At least our fighting force is getting really serious. They're extremely capable. It's like the only upside here. We're not going to carry a bunch of iron plates and electricals right now. Man, losing our armor smith is awful. That's that's awful. I'm definitely going to have an armor and weaponsmith. I think I want to use the short cleavers, but that does make it even worse. Now we've got to level both, and leveling it in town's gonna suck. I think we're just gonna set up a base, and we might have to sit and protect the base while they farm up. Like our farmer's dead, our cook is dead again. We're like completely hosed on setting up a base. We're basically not ready to do that anymore. I think the other thing I'm learning here is what I should be doing is not relying so heavily on crossbows, even though it's really strong. If I had gone a little slower and just set everyone up with melee weapons, there would be less pressure to build my own base. That's for sure. Come on, guys, light them up. Guess if he's not going to come to me. These guys ought to be okay. There's so much food that they should be alright for now. Looks like this whole place is going to be littered with spiders as we go. Oh my goodness. Way too many spiders. We don't have much further to go to our destination. We'll get to see if we actually scored some loot that was worth leaving our townies unprotected. I'm starting to think that's just not a thing, and I'm just going to have to run around with 2 squads everywhere I go. At least on the bright side, I do have 2 Scorchlanders ready to start working. So we'll at least have the ability to get it leveled back up. We may just have to abandon the base for a while whenever it gets attacked. I am going to strip these spiders right quick just to make sure they don't come back to haunt us. It's weird how many inert spiders there are too. Oh, I didn't see that one. Yikes. Alright, let's get everybody lined up. Have everyone hold, and we'll go have Moo investigate. Oh, it's not just spiders for this one. They've got skeletons too. There's so many of them. We'll see if this is a good enough angle to get them. Looks like we just have the one spider left to deal with, which is nice. Now we can get down to searching the place. Okay. Nothing on the bottom level. These mid levels can be sneaky sometimes, but it doesn't look like there's anything here. It's just going to be the top level this time. We nabbed an AI core, which is really good. We haven't even gotten into the safes yet. Two AI cores, fantastic. While the whole defending the home base may have been about as unsuccessful as it could possibly be, at least the tech hunt went okay. Down to the last couple things to check. I don't really need to be taking these extra medicine bags, but they are free loot. Doesn't hurt. 4 AI cores. What a haul. That's just good stuff right there. Probably going to need those copper alloys, sadly. Alright. Well, we got some fat loot. It's time to get out of here. Preferably without anyone getting stuck on a wall, please. So we'll call this a middle of the road day. You know, things didn't go so well at the base. We lost our only crafter, our cook, and our farmer. We do have a ton of supplies, though, back home that will let us rebuild somewhere else. The only real issue we have is making enough iron to be able to produce what we want. You know, we only need raw iron to make armor plates. We're going to have that to level a new armor smith. So that almost tells us to go back to town. We're wanting to get a weaponsmith eventually. We're wanting chain armor eventually, which has to completely wait now until we get a new armor smith. The game's just gone so many steps backwards, sadly. Belt, do you have any other locations for us to check? No. That's okay, though. We just got to make the long trek home. Take out this spider so it doesn't trail us the whole way home. Honestly, that's looking like a waste of time. We may as well just outrun them. Because getting injured is going to slow us down more than anything. We may as well just outrun these guys. We're on our way home. We don't need to kill anything here. But see, we spent 3 of our 6 bolts on a bunch of these guys, 2 out of 6 on the others. We're going to need to replenish that quickly. It really stinks having to base out of in any town. I'm not sure what I'm really going to do here. If I'm just going to move back into town for now, let some crossbow bolts build up. I got a lot of thinking to do before we have the next playthrough. We could just move into Katoon. We've already got a place set up. It's close by to our old base. We'll be able to do food ourselves, which is cool. We won't need to rely on the city for food. So we do at least have that going for us. What that means is that we'll never have to worry about people going hungry. We can just build a few Well, no, we can't. We won't have water. So we're basically just going to have to move the base, for better or for worse. Probably out to Shim. But that does put us in the middle of the map pretty much. That's always good. Or we could go and capture the Holy Phoenix, ask him our questions, and then with the Holy Nation destroyed, we could build out here in some of the most fertile lands in the game. Also pretty close to the center. Looks like the very center of the map's going to be like Desert City or over here in Skinner's Roam. Since we don't need fertile land, Skinner's Roam could work, but there's not a ton of resources there at all. So we'll see. Okay, we checked that side. We'll check over here, see if there's a little bit of loot on the way home. May as well. We stumbled across the place. Passed it by earlier. May as well take a stop, see what we can get out of it. Looks like a big old bag of nothing, though. Might get a little bit of money. But not much in the way of loot. That's okay. We're going to try and stay away from the fog lands as we head back. We're not really looking to cut through all that hot mess. Are these guys going to attack me? I think they are. I think we like have to say something to them. Yeah. Okay, I think we're good. We said the right nonsense. There's so many people out here. It's a trip. I've never really figured out 100% what stops the Shrieking Bandits from attacking you, but it seems like if you just say the right gibberish, they're just going to leave me alone. Sploosh. Okay. Ah, there it is. I didn't get an option to talk to them. Now they're attacking us. Ah, you crazy turds. Maybe this wasn't the way to take home. Well, we're gonna be good at something when we're done dealing with these guys. Either fighting or dying. We got even more guys coming. Doesn't look like we're taking too bad of injuries though, which is good. Just so many enemies. Let's see if we can get this wrapped up. It's not looking too good. There's so many of them. Yeah, I think we're gonna lose this fight for sure. At least they're not gonna eat us afterwards. There were just way too many, and we fought them in a terrible spot, it looks like. This is where they all run through. I just hope we don't end up losing a limb, because these guys won't stop getting back up. Nope, they're all just getting up and going aggressive. It's obnoxious. But if they're gonna go aggressive, they may as well fight. But look how many of these guys. There's this many on the ground dead already, and we're dealing with that many more. I don't think I've ever ran into this many at once. This is awful. Guys are gonna start losing limbs and getting too injured if you don't learn to stay down. Why do they keep getting up and fighting? I guess because not everyone's going down at once. We'd better have some hellacious toughness from this. Yeah, I think we're just gonna have to count on everyone waking up and healing themselves, except Paste is dying. God damn it. Or we may not have a team to take home. The Shrieking Bandits weren't on my bingo card for getting us killed. This is pretty outrageous. Can you all just stay down? And just medic yourselves? Can we pick everybody up and get the hell out of here? That would be great. Let's get off of this road somehow, guys. Anyone who can. Just get out of the main path. Looks like we got everyone mediced up enough they're not gonna die. That's all I was really worried about. Well, we're definitely gonna be here a while. I don't think I've ever had so much trouble with naked people whooping my ass. This is ridiculous. I'm kind of confused how I'm having so much trouble here. Pick up Moo. We just gotta get off the beaten path. I really don't know if this is gonna work though. It's gonna be tragic if this is how it goes. Our home base gets taken over, everybody gets enslaved, our whole fighting force is just dead. Zwee! They liked the Zwee, but they didn't like us. Come on, Dirt, you can take out this one hairy bum. Or not. Okay. Belt, come pick up knife. Or somebody. We'll get some camp beds set up, see if that helps. Well, we got everybody healing up. We've hit a pretty dead stop, though. I'm just going to get everybody to heal up here. I'm going to save if while I try to let them just. Oh, we like the Zui, right? We like Zui. We don't like Zui. Now they don't like Zui. What the fuck? But I'm going to try and get everybody healed up. If I run into trouble while doing that, I'll just pause and wait till tomorrow's stream. If I don't have any issues, we'll get everybody up and healthy and ready to move again, and then we'll head back towards home. Right now, we don't have much of a home to go through. Tomorrow's episode's going to be a lot of rebuilding, a lot of complaining, and trying to free Sand and Bean Hop. We aren't just going to leave them there. But trying to free them is also going to make us enemies with the Holy Nation, so who knows how that's going to go. We're definitely going to have to move to Shim. We'll get better turrets, we'll get a water tunnel, and hope that leaving 10 people behind still works. And if it doesn't, after that, if that won't do it, we're just going to go back to taking all 30 people with us and then coming back. I'd rather try to retake the base than have to uh, try and protect it and have it get destroyed over and over. It's really rough that the slaver caravan killed or stole everyone that was back at town. And now there's Band of Bones just running around. They're trying to kill our pet beak thing. It's not looking good. It's not looking good. But we'll manage. I think everyone's up and ready to walk. Yeah. We're going to get the hell out of here. And as soon as we get home on the next episode, that's when we've got to try and move everyone to the city. We're just going to abandon our little fort here. We got absolutely dominated, and I kind of knew better. That's the short of it. I knew that that probably wasn't going to work. And instead of doing what I knew would work for a small amount of people, we went for something new, you know? You never know. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. So we'll grab these sleeping bags and we'll head out. But we'll save it up there, and then tomorrow you will get to see us head back. We're going to get back to the base, make sure we get these three safely to Katoon. We will bring as much food as we can and just let them hang out there. I don't see us ever retaking and keeping this base unless we just flat out commit to protecting it with our whole team. I don't think that's even really feasible with how quickly people get through the gates. That's kind of why you need the water trap. And I don't have a lot of room to set up a more convoluted base defense. They've even tore down part of the wall. Like, this base just wasn't working. You know, it functions. It does what we need to do. It just seems indefensible. So, we'll move on to our new home in Shim after reconsolidating in the city and go from there. Thanks for watching, guys. I will catch you tomorrow.